The Reddit post sent chills down my spine. A grainy screenshot, a dark cave mouth, the caption, "My brother went missing in this Kentucky cave," said it was haunted. Below, a string of comments, some skeptical, others sharing similar stories, whispers of a place that consumed people, leaving no trace. The missing man, the post claimed, was an avid paranormal investigator. His name, Daniel Blackwood. He had vanished a month prior, last seen entering the cave with a camera, his online presence going dark soon after. The story resonated. I knew that pull, that hunger for the unknown. I booked a flight to Kentucky. Daniel's brother Mark met me at a dusty gas station. Grief shadowed his eyes. He handed me a flash drive. "Last footage," he said, voice raspy. "Please, find him." The drive contained hours of Daniel's explorations, his excitement palpable as he spoke of the Kentucky cave. He'd found it through local legends, tales of disappearances stretching back generations, dismissed as accidents or animal attacks. But Daniel, Mark said, felt something different, a presence, an intelligence. Daniel, I learned, was a force of nature. Driven, obsessive, he chased shadows, seeking answers in the darkness. The cave, he believed, held them. The footage showed him charting its depths, his headlamp cutting through the oppressive blackness. He spoke of feeling watched, of hearing whispers just beyond the range of his camera's microphone. Then, the discovery that chilled me to the bone. Carvings. Ancient symbols etched into the cave walls, predating any known Native American tribes in the area. They pulsed with an eerie luminescence in Daniel's camera light, seeming to writhe as he moved. The air grew thick with anticipation as I watched. Daniel was getting closer to something ancient and powerful. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. They seemed to emanate from the carvings themselves, a chorus of voices just beyond comprehension. Then, a shift in Daniel's demeanor. He became agitated, his voice taking on a frantic edge. "There's something here," he breathed, his camera darting around the cavern. "I can feel it." The whispers reached a fever pitch, morphing into a guttural growl that seemed to shake the very bedrock. "What was that?" Daniel's voice, tight with fear. The camera swung wildly, catching a glimpse of something moving in the darkness beyond the reach of his headlamp. A shape, indistinct, but undeniably there. Then, a blood-curdling scream. The camera tumbled to the ground, capturing a final, fleeting image of the carvings glowing with an infernal light before the screen went black. Mark had been right. This was no ordinary disappearance. Something had taken Daniel. Something that resided within the echoing depths of that Kentucky cave. The police had been dismissive. They found Daniel's phone near the entrance, no sign of a struggle. Just another thrill-seeker who got lost, they concluded. But I knew better. The drive to the cave was tense. Mark, racked with guilt and grief, clung to the hope that his brother might still be alive. The cave mouth gaped before us, a maw of darkness swallowing the sunlight. The air grew cold, heavy, as if the very atmosphere resented our presence. We descended, armed with flashlights and cameras, the silence broken only by our own ragged breaths. The deeper we went, the more oppressive the atmosphere became. A sense of dread settled over me, a primal fear I hadn't felt since my earliest investigations. Then we saw them, the carvings. They pulsed with an eerie light, just as in Daniel's footage. But there was something different. They seemed aware. As we approached, the whispers began. Faint at first, then growing in intensity, swirling around us like a malevolent wind. And then, clear as day, a voice cut through the cacophony. "Zach." My blood ran cold. The voice, ancient and powerful, echoed through the cavern, pronouncing each syllable with chilling clarity. It knew my name, it knew why I was there. We pressed on, deeper into the heart of the mountain, the whispers growing louder, more insistent. The air grew thick with the stench of decay, the floor slick with an unknown moisture. We found no trace of Daniel. The cave seemed to stretch on forever, a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers, each one more unsettling than the last. The whispers followed us, taunting us, promising answers but offering only more questions. As we finally emerged from the darkness, blinking in the sunlight, I knew one thing for sure. The Kentucky cave held secrets, ancient and terrible. Secrets that had claimed Daniel Blackwood and countless others. Secrets that whispered my name.